Hello, how are you guys doing today? Toast. Dude, not only do you fart 3 times, and I barely said hello, and then you decide to redeem the new sound redeem. Well, use it while you can. It's not gonna be free forever. Sorry, gang. I'm a little exhausted today. I worked for 6 hours straight. There were two, what's it called? Yes, it does cost redeems, but you can get those for free by watching the stream. Anyways, I was gonna say, I worked for 6 hours. Wow. Yeah, okay, thank you, Bimini. I worked for 6 hours straight. The fire alarm went off twice during class. And, yeah. Disrupted my workflow. Went off twice. The fire department came twice. What? Is it really not fucking connected? Hold on. Dude, I think I have to connect it every single time I open tits now. I probably do. That's okay. I'll get it connected real quick. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. Here, I'll redeem that for you. Oh, thank you. What? Oh, there's probably a cooldown on the Pride redeem, so let me wait a second for that, and then I'll try to redeem it, but my Twitch connection should be working now. I'm just barred from talking, I guess. Oh my god. But yeah, my work was disrupted by 2 fire alarms, and there was fucking nothing. There we go. Now it's working. Yay, congratulations. But yeah, so fire alarm disrupted my work time, so I didn't get started on my cleans. I'm almost done with my thingy. I just gotta do all the cleans, which will take 100 years, but that's okay. You know what? It's fine. Taking 100 years to make sure my work looks the best that it can be is important to me. I would have loved to add, like, voice acting and stuff to it, but I just didn't. I don't have time. It's so sad, man. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll probably add voice acting later. I'll add voice acting at a later date once I have another voice actor. Thank you, I appreciate it. Toast. Why are you so gassy? Dude, what did you eat? Ugh! Oh my god. No, I don't. That is an no! Absolutely not. I don't. Please no spiders, and if you send photos of spiders in the server, censor them. And that goes for anything that, like snakes and bugs, I think are a safe thing to censor, because a lot of people, pretty common to censor those, I fear. But why? Because I think it's important that you respect me. Okay, and then you just called me a fat. I was about to use a slur. Twitch would probably get me in trouble for that, but I am that slur, so I'm allowed to say it. I'm not a maggot. I'm a fat. Nope, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. Guys, alright. That's gonna cost bits soon. You're gonna have to, yeah, use it to your advantage now, because it's not gonna be free later. And there it goes again. Alright, so I'm just gonna talk over that. I appreciate the faith in my work, by the way. Faint, I appreciate that. It looks alright. Storyboarding is not for me. Neither is animation, so like the whole thing is just exhausting. But the only thing I literally didn't have a choice. It was part of the punishment wheel. I had to add a new sound redeem that chat chose, and Shiny chose that one. So I had to add it. Wasn't a choice. It's my punishment for spinning the spinning of the wheel. And Toast shit himself again. Alright. Toast shit themselves again. I can't remember Toast pronouns. My bad. Jeezums. Yeah, I know. This is true. You're so excited for what? What are you excited for? Are you excited for the game? I don't really know a whole lot about the game. All I know is that the game is like, all I know is that it's a mystery and it's psychological horror. And I really like psychological horror, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it'll be great. What was that for? Oh my god. Guys, I know I say this a lot, but genuinely, I'm so excited for 2.0. I need to make sure I keep working on him so I can get as much done as possible, because my god, I want to debut that model so fucking bad. It looks way better compared to the model that I'm using right now. The model I'm using right now is serving its purpose, but it needs to go. I'm ready for a rebrand, man. I'm excited for it. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, my second model. It's in the works right now. It probably won't. I've been making a new model. Making a new model takes 100 years. I started drawing this model like last year because I knew it was gonna take me forever. And to be fair, I've been a full-time student for half that time, so like obviously I didn't have time to work on it. So now I'm finally having time to actually render the damn thing. Even then, I still have to make tweaks to the artwork because it is like a year old, but I'm like, the tweaks are minor, I think, for the most part. I'm probably gonna make his arms a little bigger, and then what else? Probably gonna adjust his body type a tiny bit more to make sure it's a little bit more masculine, because this model's body type, bro, is he's serving cunts, is all I will say. Like, hang on. Bro's got a waist and hips. Bro has a waist and some hips. Okay. And I also want to make the arms more, like, expressive, because this model, like, the arms are just so static, man. Like, I want the model to look a lot more dynamic when I rig it. I'm gonna spend a lot. I think the rig is gonna take a really long time because I have like 3 outfits, I think. That was a minor spoiler, but yeah, I have like 3 outfits on this model. So it's gonna take forever to rig, but I'm really excited about it regardless. So it don't matter. Yeah, probably. I would assume so. The model is, he don't have a baby face like this. The eyes are not as big. The eyes are way smaller. The eyes are way smaller than this model, and the ears are also smaller. A lot of the facial features are smaller just to make him look more like an adult, and I think I cooked. On that. I think I cooked on that. Okay. I have an urge to play Birdie's Cozy Kitchen for a hot second to, like, have y'all order stuff. But, like, I don't have a lot of time to stream on Mondays or Wednesdays, so we're gonna open z.a.t.o. because I want to get this going. This game isn't too long. It's about 7 hours, roughly. So if I play like 3 hours tonight, and then I do another 3 hours, we will finish the game in 2 streams. So that's not too bad. That is not too bad. think that's too bad at all. But the thing I'm making in my class is 2.0 lore. I do realize I am gonna have to make an animatic for 2.0 lore, but you know what? It's fine. I knew what I was signing up for going into this. Especially when it comes to, like, you know, me making all of my assets myself. I already knew what I was in for, man. Huh. Wow, this only has 55 followers. Well, we're gonna see what this game is all about. I'm not sure what trigger warnings could be in this, but tread with caution, I should say. That's just like an opening graphic, but is this the game? It looks pretty neat. So, the reviews for this game are overwhelmingly positive on Steam. So, and it's a mystery, so I love a good mystery game. So, I hope that this is gonna be pretty awesome. It says there's voice volume, so hopefully there's some voice acting. And I don't have to read everything, but if I do have to read some stuff, I'm gonna do that. It's just a little tricky since my phone is blocking half of my screen. So, you know what? It's fine, though. We're gonna get through it. It is very nice. I do like it. I do like the artwork. That's, like, I think what drew me in at first was the artwork. I always like a good visual novel, so, okay. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Those constitute for just 7 to 10% of all stars in the universe. It's an outlier even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered with dark spots. The sun isn't. Majority of its surface is bright. In fact, it has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. And I find that really cute. I don't remember where I read about this. Must have been some must have been from some newspaper. Must have been some newspaper from years ago. Oh, Kazu! Hello, how are you? So I had to spin a wheel, um, for Donothon as a punishment, and no, that actually no. Chat chose that as like the first goal of my Donothon. I have to have that profile picture for the entire month. So yeah. Is it too loud for you guys? No, it looks to be at an okay volume. But that small piece of trivia still pops up in my mind whenever I look at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess that's the kind of region it is. So those aren't mine. Fun fact. I just stole someone else's milkers. Next question. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts. What with the constant snow. But people that go around saying that, well, they clearly haven't read the newspaper. Yeah, I know. Wow. Even if it's just like an edited image, like, this is just so cool. This is really cool looking. The more I thought about things like that, the more I learned, the more I realized how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing. I mean improbable. Can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. It's the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe was so kind as to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life that is true. It's true. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the Sun, and none of us, none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Some would call it a miracle. And of course, that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? Yeah, these are just edited image, but man, the way that they did that look like this just looks so cool. The stylization of these images is great. But it's not that I subscribe to the anthropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe the universe exists just for our sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists solely to be observed. Hello, Abby. I am not doing Art Fight this year. I've never done Art Fight. I have never done Art Fight in my life. I enjoy seeing people who do it, like, have fun with it. Maybe next year, I don't know. I was thinking about it, but, you know, there's a lot of things that are gonna be happening, in, like, the July, like, era, I guess. Plans to move, like, planning on the move and stuff, and all that jazz. But, you know. Ugh. We are playing z.a.t.o. I love the world and everything in it. It is a, mystery, psychological horror visual novel about, the disappearance of a girl. I don't know anything else about it. When a baby is born, it's not preoccupied with how it is perceived. That conscious need emerges later, as the child develops self-awareness. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. So, if anything, it's the opposite of the anthropic principle of what the anthropic principle entails. I can read. We're societal creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares that priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. Dude, the image editing goes crazy. It looks so cool. Although you can think about it this way, a child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh. Ah, wait. Now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. Even if this wasn't the case when it was born, what if the universe developed the desire to be perceived by others as it matured, the same way that a child would? And what do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? Try to mold ourselves accordingly. Ah, I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed because there's nothing more a world can do but to observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is as far as the world is concerned. And if observation is good, more observation is even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You can say that its observation value equals infinity. The value may seem absolute, but it isn't really, not in mathematics. Infinity plus one exists. It's a value that the universe could never reach as a singular, albeit infinite observer. So it had to create new I don't know whichever way to pronounce that. To add to its infinity, it needed to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus one. When I put it like that, it sounds like all of us are extras at a party. Now that isn't fun. This vast, mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make the new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely just to have us here. It worked so hard just to share its only joy with us. Us worthless insects. Oh no. Oh no, this can't be. That's cute! That's really cute! Ah, I should have expected this. Should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. This world, it truly is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. What? Oh, well the music cut was certainly... Oh, great. I don't want to butcher her last name, but Ira is missing. Huh? Look up from my desk. A low hum runs through the class. Ira? What? Seriously? She's just skipping. Nah, she ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on, you know her. She's totally— Silence! Teacher taps her journal on the desk. Ira's parents filed the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left for school. Another round of whispers. The teacher raises her voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report it to the teacher's office or the police after class. That is all. On to the lesson. A chair creaks in the back. Wait. You really expect us just to study like normal after hearing that? That's what I was gonna say! Ain't no way they can just get on with class after finding out one of their classmates is missing. Yeah, we're shocked, you know. We're worried sick. Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend, our Irochka. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Garen, sit back down. The teacher's voice sounds just as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turns towards the blackboard and write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So let's not act dramatic. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. Bird flies past the window. We're going to save. We're going to save, just in case anything crashes. Disappearance, give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? That's a myth. You can file a missing report whenever, specifically if it's a kid. Oh yeah? Hey, let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. You're on. No, but seriously, what's with the sudden hubbub? So, she didn't come home. Big deal. I thought wandering off was her whole thing. Right? That's just Ira for you. Better parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. I mean, I've heard of some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetic. You think she's in some crack house now? No way. Do we even have any? I wish. At least there'd be something fun to do. Damn. Honestly? Hey. But she's, like, for sure with the guy, right? The guy? You don't know? A bunch of people have seen them together. It's some older dude. He's, like, 30 or something. Ew! You serious? Yeah, it's so trashy. Yeah, that's yuck. Ew! I slowly walk behind my classmates as we need to head to the next lesson. It's irritating. Their conversation is ticking me off. I'm not sure why. It's not as if they aren't making sense. It's not unusual for Ira to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news with any real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. There is a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ira. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought flashed into my mind was rather ugly. Now nobody will come to save me. Gross. But regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, that's still a missing person. Her poor parents must be worried. Just picturing it makes me feel so glum. I'm not surprised Ira would just wander off somewhere without telling anybody, but still. It's not like we've ever been friends. It would be stranger if I acted all torn up about it, right? She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself into trouble. Always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. They're right. It wouldn't be the first time Ira left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man. I've never seen or heard anything like that. Even though this whole time... I suppose it's plausible, knowing how some girls are. Even so, I'd never have thought Ira to be the type to be love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? How old is... I would assume middle school, high school level, considering they're in a school setting. I'm gonna say middle school or high school. Probably high school. When I put it that way, it's almost Yeah, it's most definitely cute. Ira in love. Forbidden love, too. Wow, I didn't have never guessed. Never took that girl for a romantic. But she is a girl at the end of the day. What does that mean? What does that mean? Damn! And she does like those types of books. Oh, so perhaps she was planning to elope all along? Ugh, crap. Crap. It's all so complicated. I'm really torn on this, I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. It's such a beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. I beg to differ. If it's a crime. Especially if it's a crime. I smell a criminal. Brewing, I smell a criminal. This old guy smells a little stinky. Smells a little stinky. Ugh. But on the other hand, I'm really sad. It's selfish and dumb, but if Ira is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. Hey, Shabina. Oh my god! You know anything about this? No? Why would I? Also, I'm completely covering the character's portrait, but it's fine. Well, you two were pretty close, right? Their whole group chuckles. We weren't. No? No, not at all. Really? Really? Oh! Oh! Oh, so that- okay! That's- okay! I can't say that, and we're not going to say that. Oh my god! What? They all erupt in- we weren't. We didn't even talk. Vadim, you dumbass. Ira's screwing the old guy. She ain't like that. I don't know. Some chicks swing both ways. You never know these days. Oh my god. What is this guy's fucking problem? I don't. It's... Hey, look at her face. Chill out, Shabina. We're kidding. We're just kidding. Jeez. Why are you getting so scared anyways? Oh. Well, okay. Damn. Alright! We need to kill the straight man! Kill the straight man! Kill him! We need to kill him! During Pride Month? Bro, kill him. Kill him. I'm not! They just keep laughing. What do you even say to that? No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. If Ira came in through the door right now and heard what they were saying, all hell would break loose. I mean, she only disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming in late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through our snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She's already left her wet, puffy jacket in the cloakroom. And now she's going down the corridor. Up the stairs, to the left. That's right, she's coming. She's gonna storm in at any minute now. Right, that's it. I hear her. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Ira's coming. What's with that face? You look like you're holding in a shit. Oh, okay. That's crazy. I'm not! I've never talked to her. I've told you. Steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sounded like her in the first place. Well, maybe not with her, but like in general. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right? Shabina? Why's that? Huh? I don't know. Dude, look at her. Be real. Come on, don't say that. What, you want to be her boyfriend? Hey, Shabina, want to go out with Igor? Oi! What? Come on, he's a great guy. Right, Igor? You treat her right. Piss off, man. I'm not doing this. This is fucked. Oh. I'm glad to know. There are people that have, I think there's a specific last name I know that has that word in it. So, like, if you say the whole thing, I don't think it's necessarily bad. But, like, if it's just the thing on its own, like, I really think it depends on the context, but, I would not name my child that, you know? But I'm glad that you were able to learn that. I bite my tongue. There I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? Plop down at my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. I need to stop indulging fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Ira came in through the door and beat them up right then and there, would it really help my case? They probably keep saying those things behind her back, the same things behind her back, into my face. I guess it really would be for the worse. Yeah, I shouldn't have pushed for that. If Ira saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing she didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a really great thing. Ugh. At least these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. Welcome in, Shadow. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for the hydration time. We are playing z.a.t.o. I Love the World and Everything in It. It is a psychological horror mystery visual novel. And our classmate is missing. Can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking. Last time I saw Ira, teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira's always been had a bad attendance record, so I assume she skipped as usual, and went to see that man that I talked about. Did she go to him right away? Because in that case, yesterday evening... Go home, Asya. Does anyone else seeing, like, a face over in this? Like, this is scary. Oh, no! Oh, I'm so sorry. You get some rest tonight, or at least try to get some rest tonight. It seems well-deserved. Oh, my Lord have mercy. Teacher's office, was it? Kind of scared of going straight to the police. But I should probably report that. I'm not sure if it would be of any help. For some reason... The idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. But there's no logical reason for that. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine, I know that. Freaking everyone knows that. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna report it big time. I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. Girl. Do you really want this girl to be with a 30-year-old man? Bro. Hell no. If Ira really ran away to be with someone that she cares about so deeply away from society's ridicule, would it really be right to ruin it? Crap. I have to admit, I'm also a little judgmental. I mean, it's really beautiful. I do believe that judging love like that is ugly. But whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush off how much older that man is. Okay, at least she's acknowledging that it's weird. Ugh, I'm really no better than the rest. Wait, that's it. So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. It must be the good in me screaming. Don't ruin their good fortune. They're probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business. Gosh, yes, that must be it. That explains everything. Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It was kind of inconsequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it at all. Yeah, you go ahead and lurk. Take care of yourself. Hopefully you get some sleep. Oh my goodness. Thank you for lurking. It's not the kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit. Not that there is one. So let's keep silent and everyone will be happy. I'll be happy. The good irrational in me will be happy, and the cold, reasonable me will be happy as well. Yep. Good job. Good job, Asya. You solved it. It sure is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, no need to loaf around here any longer. Guess I better head home. What? That scared me a little bit. Counterpoint! Counterpoint. And what if... Bear with me here. What if Ira is actually missing? Despite all the odds, there's a possibility that she is in danger. If there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she really did elope with her beloved, then my testimony won't change a thing. It's worthless at worst. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, that off chance of Ira being in danger and my words being key to to saving her makes for a strong argument. Whoa. My words being the key to saving her. Whoa, yeah. That would be so amazing. And then I'd come to visit her in the hospital. She wouldn't know how to thank me. She'd say, I shouldn't have. She'd say, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. But then I'd just shake my head and respond, it's nothing. I was just doing what I was supposed to. No, gotta come up with something cooler. I need to think about that. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Jeez, of course not. I don't need my freaking testimony to save her. Sure hope my testimony is useless. Sure hope... Because she's already home, okay. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life. That's what I hope for. I just keep having stupid thoughts today. At least I know what I should do now. I've made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I doubt they expect anyone to come. Probably look kind of silly. Wouldn't be the first time. Well, who cares? Walking. Down the staircase, to the right, down the hall. There. That's the teacher's office. Oh. A girl. There's a girl standing there, right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Town is really tiny, so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. She turns to look at me. Not sure what she's expecting, so I nod a little. Is there a queue? A queue? To the office. Oh. Oh no. I'm just waiting for someone. Oh, okay. Hey. What? You're, Asya, right? Uh, yes. How did you know? That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? I mean, it's not like we have lots of faces to remember here. You know me too, right? Sorry. Really? God, that's what I was talking about. It's not that I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know where other people get them from. They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other, but that's just not true. And she sounds annoying as fuck. She's, I don't know how to feel about her yet. She's overly optimistic. She's very overly optimistic. We learn about the people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends, but I haven't made any new ones since the day Tosia left in gossip. Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that, but I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay them too much attention. Wait, when I put it like that, it kind of does sound like my fault. My point is, when people regurgitate that idea of everyone knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me. The name's Marina. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You got something to share about, Ira? How did you know? What do you mean, how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. Ah, I see. For some reason I thought they only broke the news to us, Ira's classmates. But it makes sense they'd at least give the upperclassmen a heads up just in case they happen to know her. Which means... You also know something about Ira? Yup. That's great. So you talked to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow. And what did you tell them? That's between me and the investigation. Can't just spout info like that out in the open, Asya. The wall's got ears. Oh, I understand. Welcome in, Komodi. How are you? You go ahead and have fun lurking. Oh, I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. Making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name like I was supposed to, but I look like I don't know the first thing about vigilance. Ugh, who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. No, you won't. I'm sorry? You're not telling them anything. She gestures with her finger to the tact of each syllable. Why? Because... A bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never meant to. I just can't help it, can I? We just met and I've already managed to mess up everything. Damn it, damn it, damn it! This game reminds me why I am a teenager. No, for real. Oh my god. Weirdly, I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Hee hee. Surprise. Of course I am. No. Wait. This has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to... I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, they talked about me? Wow. I'm shocked Marina is being as friendly as she is considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean she is a friend of Ira's? For some reason, I never thought about her having any, at least not at school. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira is like when she's with friends. I know you saw her yesterday. Figured you'd want to report it, so I ran here as soon as class ended. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but got so caught up in all the stupid rumors. That kind of slipped my mind. She knows. But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Ah, well... Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell them about yesterday, you'll make everything worse. Wait, what? How? Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still. Wait! I know Ira's probably fine, but... isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the... Quiet! You! I just said we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear. What? Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet, either. All my stumbled protests sounded so weak they might as well have been white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent the half the day doubting whether I should report it at all. So what? Carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to testify. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcame with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. I was right. My heart was right. Surely I can't actually know that, since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say. But this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. Man, she does kind of suck, doesn't it? You're not going to give information about a missing person? Think I'll stick with the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless and is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? The fact that the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me towards the right path, that's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the classroom. I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along, and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira, too. The whole wide world wants me to know. Okay. It's been a while since we've saved, so I'll probably save again. Oh! That was the opening. Okay. Oh! Okay! Episode cards! Oh. I'm gonna save. What the hell is your problem? Everyone is looking from Ira to Garen, to the chair that just crashed onto the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Huh? Ira, the fuck? Is she insane? Somebody call the teacher! Oh, that's her. Okay, so this is who's missing. So we finally have a face to a name. Not paying any mind to the commotion that filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before she can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again, and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him, then turns around and stomps back to her desk. Classmates who were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago were now watching her in silent bewilderment. Scoot out of her way, and she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch! She ignores him. Good. Ira, where are you going? Hey! Ira forcibly pushes past the teacher. I'm not going to mispronounce her last name. Ira! What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this. Her threat falls on deaf ears. Everyone knew Ira. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. Guess they call someone like her a problem child. Parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Vorkuta 5 prides itself on virtually non-existent virtually non-existent crime rate. That's the natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. Oh. I don't either. I think she's just trying to do whatever she can, honestly. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Few get afforded such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. When someone like Ira appears in this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain on the community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that sprouted in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible, that is, on Ira's parents. And the questions begin to arise. Why is their daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. And I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it wasn't my fault for bringing the notebook anyway. I was hoping to write it a little in the library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all the contents scattered on the floor. Of course they would get curious about it. Of course they'd want to read the sillier things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those were just fun distractions, nothing more. People laugh, well, what's it matter to me? Couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school. And even when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, I was also really scared. Ira's never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I wasn't even there. 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson. I think it was math. I came in through the door. Oh, she's smoking. Damn, this is a nice CG. I love the hatching. I'm just a sucker for hatching. Like, in like, just the line work. Like, textured line work, man. I'm a sucker for textured line work. Oh, it's so delightful. And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh. Hi. Ira shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly scuttled past her into one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was nervous. I couldn't do any of my business. I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business, so I just sat there thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some long conversation or some formalities in mind. Just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make Wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo, too? Assuming she did all of that for me? That would just make me look self-centered. I know, the art style is really cool. MC, I don't know how to feel about the MC, honestly. Not at this current moment. I don't know how to feel about the MC. What does everyone else think of the MC? I know how Shiny feels. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. But when I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance the world gave me, this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. But what am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of a toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there with my mouth helplessly open, as if I'd just gone mute. As if every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Ah, that makes sense. The names, I was thinking this was a Russian. That makes sense. Whatever. No, wait, please. I took a step towards her, and she jolted away like I were a leaper. A what? I don't know what I don't know how to pronounce that. That's probably what it was. I didn't know what I should say or ask. I just knew I had to say something, even if it was the first thing that popped to mind. What? The hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. When you sat smoking there right by the window. I thought, weren't you cold like that? Huh? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Ah, thought so. Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Huh? Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. Just wanted to thank her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out something awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door, and this time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Huh? Ash, are you okay? Are you good? Bestie, are you good? I stood there dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear that? Hear it right? Just hydrate. Okay, if you say so. Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira G? Bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right. I needed to get back to the classroom. I doubted Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. It's not the... Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is a crazy emote. What the f... It's a cow. It's a cow. It's a cow, too. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. Went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library for a walk. Then, when it got dark, I headed home. Oh my god. That is a foot. Oh my god. That is a heavily rendered toe. Oh my god. So we could have piss emo, but I can't have the... No, for real. I went to the school the same way. Day after day. Huh? My notebook. Just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, not this fucker again. Oh, Shabina! We borrowed your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you? Lifts up a scrap of paper to me. Oh no. I forgot I left it in there. No. It's just a drawing. Yeah? You sure? It really looks like you if you were pretty. It's not me. Whatever you say. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. That is not... That's not what you think it is, bestie. That's not joking around. That is not joking around. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say none of your business if I did. Oh my god, that is poopy time. Oh my god. That is a poopy time gift. Why are you guys all, like, crowding around my model? Why are all of y'all hiding behind my model? That's the one I've been trying to add! Why wouldn't it let me add? Oh my god, that's fucked up. That's literally the same one that Ed made for me, but like, oh my god. Blue toilet emote? Okay. I'm not making a toilet emote. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. Thank you. Thank you for posting the lick emote. It's glorious. I'm upset that no one has seen it in the Twitch chat. And we have... Try naming a click. Oh. But no. But the one that I have is called Blue Lick. It works. This one's allowed. But the other one wasn't allowed. I kept thinking of how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer, started taking new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now, but... Ira. She walks past me in the corridor. Oh, okay. I could give it a shot. I'll try that out and see if that works. She just walks past me in the corridor, not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in a crowd, but, you know, it's my fault for mumbling. Should have spoken louder. Even though it took all of my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Oh my god, those are tits. Titty card swipe is... Wow. Wow. I know, that's wild. I think there's ass slap emojis, too, that exist on some people's channels, too. Oh, not a tap. They have a tap, too? Wow. Hey, Vadim? What? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday? Jesus. You remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez. I don't freaking know. It's like half a rubble, Shabina. Who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care so much? So petty. Probably just lost it or something. My eyes kept snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? Hehe. That would be really funny. Hey! Stop thinking like that. Maybe you really did forget. Who knows? Really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You could go grocery shopping with that, but... it's not the end of the world. Juice? What do we... Gay juice? Oh my god, I am the gay juice, aren't I? Let's go. You know what? For free. Not exactly starving. Lately, I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah, maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice. Asya, you don't use makeup at all, right? I know I don't. We're not allowed to, though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? Nobody's gonna send you home for it. Oh. That's good, I guess. Thighs? Oh my god, thighs too? Damn! Is that a deer? That's a deer. These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes z.a.t.o. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. Suppose we have a very different senses of humor. You never tried it before, yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. Yeah. Okay, so they're high schoolers. 14. Same thing. You gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion. Well, I'm not really... Hey, why don't we help you out? Huh? Yeah. Just some light makeup. You'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Alright, but... Yay! Come on, come here then. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make someone feel bad. I really believe that. If someone's doing something hurtful... if someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things upon people who don't really know they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them or scream at them or punish them or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I run out to the corridor. Covering my face, I don't need any teachers seeing me like that. Since the toilet's close, I can wash this mess off quickly. Ugh. I should stop falling for these pranks, but... sorry. I lift my face up without thinking. Oh no. Ugh. The hell? Ira jerks away from me. Can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God. I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry. Huh? I run past her. Run, run, run. Just need to get to the restroom. Just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality had dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and in no uncertain terms. She said that, I kept repeating it again and again, and again and again, but I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to faint hope that Ira pitied me, that she cared about me, for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at a classmate she found annoying, one who just happened to make fun of me? Her not joining in? Her telling me she liked my writings? She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi! 3 coins clink against my desk. 20, 20, 10. So, he remembered? There. Thanks for the unforgettable night. Oh, fuck this guy. Hey, you're a cheap deal. You free later? Very funny. So please, Shabina, get a sense of humor. Your face is still dragging down the class morale. That's right. You're doing us all a disservice. Think of your classmates for once. Fuck, why do all of these people suck? Oh god, yeah, I hate that foot one. That's... Oh. I let myself believe something would change. I thought about it as if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems. I was just being greedy. Plain and simple. Getting my hopes up over some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid. Can't help but laugh. But that's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit, but, better late than never, right? Got a little too caught up in my own little world. And hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I can still appreciate those little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief, but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I looked out and saw Garen all scared and confused. Backhanded as it was. Oh. Or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. Oh my god, all the licks. Lick, 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 lick. I could do that because everyone does that. Everyone, has those little things that they look back on and with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit of its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. My ears are getting like, no! They're sensitive. Don't touch my ears. Until I decide what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously. Live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head, even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades. The teachers tell me I have great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help with them with their studies when they ask me to. It's right. I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I can laugh along with even if their jokes don't always land. Even if my sense of humor isn't the best. All of this, I have all of this. Right here, right now. Everything that a girl my age could ever ask for. So why did I act as if that weren't enough? Oh, you idiot! What? Oh, look at her coat. Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? I'm so... Ira looks like she's gonna slap me, but instead swings her boot against a snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping chunks of snow into my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. I clumsily get up. My limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally. But there was nowhere else to sit in the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and tights. The flakes fall gently onto the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is... Huh. The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. Shouldn't be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. Shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't. But the question escapes before I manage to cut myself short. So why are you here? No, you're fine. You're allowed to be a little goofy here. Oh, I like that one. The bedtime one? Yeah. CP. What do you mean, why? I told you, Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I said that out loud, I realized I messed up. I really did. Now she's gonna punch me. Ira's gonna punch me for real. She's gonna punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry, I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. Doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah. He pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believe that, right? Right? I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. Look down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank? Really? Who would fall for that? Stare at the shriveled up piece of paper. Something about its whole existence makes me feels extremely sad to me. Yeah, the MC is got some issues. I definitely a bit cringe, but I sort of feel bad for her in a way, because she definitely has a lot of, like, what is it called? Self-esteem issues. She has a lot of issues. You want to burn it? Huh? I have matches. Oh. No thanks. It's wet anyway. I fold the letter and shove it in my pocket. It will get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. Fake confession is still a confession in the end. Girl. Girl! You cannot be fucking for real! Those words didn't choose to be written in... What? It's okay. Even if... Oh, bro. Yeah, it is not helped by the people she's surrounded by. I think that definitely contributed to these issues that she has. I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying. Ira came. Thank you. Huh? I smile at her. Even after I said I had come to terms with it, no. Right as I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew that I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope that I had. That small, involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Even if it took so long, she finally came. Because it really doesn't sound... You go! Yeah, you go to sleep! Go to sleep! Go to sleep! I didn't do anything, really. Go to sleep. Thank you for the hydration time. Flustered. Ira's flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. It's not just... That's just so cute. Huh? What's with you? Ah, right. I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry. I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home. What? Already? Ira gives me a quick once-over. You... take care. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. We wave at each other, and I watch her disappear behind the corner. That's what I think of that. Oh my god. Well, you should sleep, though. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't. It feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that it's a lot. I turn and walk a couple steps in the direction of my home. No. Change my mind. I run back. Crap, my legs are so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago, and she's already gone. And I sigh. The snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Huh. Why does she always leave in such a rush? But begrudging. Okay, okay. I don't know if it's queer or not. The tags on Steam were mystery, psychological horror. Hang on, let me check the tags on Steam again. Visual novel, mystery, psychological horror, philosophical. Those are the popular user tags. Oh, okay. So Ira, Asia, and Vadim are all 8th graders, and Marina is a 9th grader. So yeah, they're all like little babies. They're all little babies. And thinks it's gay. Yeah, probably. Okay. There are no choices in here. It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library. Oh, the same thing. Day after day. Sometimes my class... Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted towards Ira. She still attended class. Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. It's the same thing. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started taking new routes. As naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it again and again. Walking and walking, praying and praying. Do assholes ever shut up? Huh? Ugh, this bitch. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. Ugh. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. Oh well, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dare if I knew she'd see me like that. Though choosing truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well. Then why are you playing with them? Why are you playing with them? Oh well. I'm saying all of this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. So she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks over to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way, only Garen doesn't. I think the reason that she latches onto Ira so bad is because she's actually, like, being somewhat nice to her. Like, she isn't, like, the nicest person that she's probably encountered, but she's definitely way better than half the people that she's surrounded by. I think that's why she's so enamored by her and so attached to her, despite them not really knowing each other. I know, yeah. Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come play with us too. Huh? Dude, are you serious? Come on. Have some fun for a change. Look, Shabina's having fun. Right, Shabina? Please don't look. Yeah. See? Arena doesn't flinch. Out of my way. Or what? Gonna throw a chair at me? To everyone's surprise, Arena calmly puts her bag on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it without saying a word. Garen lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. What? Whoa! Garen jumps back, bumping into another student. What the fuck? Everyone shifts away. What was that? Huh? What the hell? You... Oh, something silvery shines in Ira's hand. It's a bow compass. Is that... Are you serious? She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into jeers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy bitch. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to her desk looking unbothered. Ah. It's just like the last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers... No, most people will think she didn't have a plan on helping me at all. That's what I'm inclined to think as well. Psycho nutcase crazy bitch is wild. Hi, D. I'm intrigued by the mystery of her disappearance, but I just don't know how to feel about the MC. Like, I feel bad for the MC, but at the same time, she is kind of a little annoying. You know what I mean? You have walked into, me playing a mystery, psychological horror, visual novel. We have yet to get to the psychological horror aspect to it, but... I mean, I'm still very early in the game. I've only been playing for an hour. This game is, like, 7 to 8 hours long. You like the background? I do, too. I'm pretty sure they're just, like, edited photos, but I think they're really cool looking. Like, the stylization is really nice. I just like the art style. Like, I love a good textured brush, and I also love I love hatching in a good textured brush. My unreasonable heart is still elated, and I'm getting some really silly thoughts. 2 times when Ira lashed out at Garen, there were 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. Dithering, that's what it is. That's what it... Thank you! That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times in weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only... I didn't do anything, really. If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I haven't stopped replaying that moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere anymore, because in that moment I got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything I could have hoped for. But I'm still a very greedy person. I mean, seemed like it. It's still not good enough. Oh, look, it's so yummy. It looks so, like... You know, y'all know those, like, slime videos, like, of, like, the slime that looks like foam? or, like, has foam pieces in it? That's what it looks like, and I want to touch it and, like, mess with it. I want slime in my hands. I still keep looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town this small. So at some point, I started to wonder. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about, strolling among the main street, at the courtyards, at the community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it was as if Ira spent all of her free time at home, which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard, it could assume she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Spending hours on end in a home like that every day? No, I really doubt that. The other more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered? That sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. Heh. I felt almost brave about it. Ira could totally get pissed. She could push me away, she could even attack me. Whoa. But for some reason, I really didn't think that she would. My breath halted. Oh. Hey. Oh, shit, I skipped that. What's that before? Oh, hey. Hi. Okay, that's all that was said. The vents, near the research institute expelled hot air. Nobody really goes here aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. Never ran into any, but the ground here is littered with cigarette butts, so it's a safe bet in my book. Why is Ira here of all places? Again? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks? They seriously sent you all the way here? What? No! I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll. A stroll? Here? Yes? Okay. Ira gives me an incredulous look. Do you smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. Yes. I know that. You want to try then? What? Smoking? Mm-hmm. No, thank you. Okay. She shrugs. Buh. Awkward start. And that's so you! Buh. I can't let it end here. I just need to what about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Were you at the Institute? Why were you at the Institute? Yeah. Something like that. Something like that? My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh! Oh! You bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet! Eh? I mean, it's really nice of you to look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But Ira's different. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Ira's cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of town. That goes against everything I've heard, but it makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. That's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. You're making very surface level assumptions, but I mean, considering how you're treated, that I suppose that only makes sense. That's only natural. And that's why I'm a piece of trash. Oh, wow. Wait, what the fuck? No. She only said, her mom forgets her lunch sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. Doesn't take long to get to the Institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yeah, that's true. She'd still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. Ira walks back into the building. What just happened there? What? Do I really need an explanation? No. It's not my business. Exactly, it's none of your business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Garen doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish she would be. Friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? Oh. she's not really my friend. You're Pitbull, then. Pitbull? Hey, that's spot on. You can't make a harmless joke around that chick without her throwing a conniption fit. It's annoying as shit. They think we're friends? Wait, well, not really. But looks like they've picked up on it. And I were reacting like that to me, being used as a laughingstock. So it wasn't just me? It's not just my wishful thinking? That's nice to hear. Even if I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Garen's mouth to date. At least she barely shows up. You know, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but... Wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Damn. Good point. Whew. Well, her parents can just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah. To a relative or something. What? No! Oh man, now that you say that. Everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. No. No. I hate how they're right. I hate how I can see that happening. Everyone talks about it. Ira's a nuisance to her household. It's been like that for a long time, but still, she forgets her lunch sometimes. Ah! That can't happen! No! It can't. It's not fair. It's not fair. They can't send her away. She can't go. She's so nice. She cares. Oh, wow. That's going really fast. She's so nice. She cares. She does. Maybe not for me, but for her family. Why would they send her away? That's just too cruel. They can't do that. Even if they do, it'll all be over. They do that, and then I won't. We just started. I don't know what. I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raise my head and look out the window. Look out through the window. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under its weight. The long gray clouds glide placidly under the tundra, far past the fences, past the mountain ridge, so far away that I can't picture it. So far away in my mind, so far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So what if I have earned this world's good graces? Why can't a person so much, more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything that I can do? A bird flies past the window. Ira. What? I'm really using up all my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girl's bathroom just as she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick to her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I don't like going to classes much, but you can really get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid. I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says that you'll get sent away. That your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe if you just cleaned up, if you stop skipping for now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. We could go to the library or something, and then there's 1 month left. It's not gonna work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course, I knew it's pointless to cram it. I know it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. A selfish ploy to get some scraps of Ira's time before she goes. Wonder, did I do the same when Tosia moved away? It's only been 3 years, but now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a different person then. I'm sure. At least I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey. Hmm? Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion. It was nice of you. Huh. Nice. Right. She doesn't know. She thinks I'm gonna do this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you not going to the toilet? Oh! Actually, since you're here, seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yeah. You know, the one we use for classes. Maybe you've seen something like that lying around? Ira's expression darkens. And don't worry, we were just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I've checked the whole class and the corridors. It's probably somewhere really obvious, but I'm just no good at that kind of stuff. When I hit Igor's pencil case, they found it right away. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Ira storms past me. I grab onto the edge of her dress just as she's about to leave. Wait! I said it's fine. We were playing a game. Really. Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. Huh? I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No. Shrikov. Same difference. She walks out to the corridor, I tag behind. Not sure what place Ira has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, Siri. She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Ah! Some poor guy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. Sorry! We're sorry. He turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow Ira to the bathroom. Oh, the smell is so much worse than this one. I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. There it is. My diary. Right by the tiny window at the top. Ira steps on the toilet bowl. Please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the flush tank, secured way above. Then using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch. I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, Thank you! Yeah. Ow. What? Ira almost loses her balance, but jumps just in time. The bowl makes a loud clang as she hops off. Whoa. Are you okay? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Think it's broken? Don't know. I didn't see anything. Huh? But why would I be in a men's toilet? Gross. I see. I like Ira, she's cool. Thank you, again. How did you know it would be in the boys' room? You think Sharik would go into the ladies' room? No. I actually suspected they put it there. Just didn't have the courage to enter. Can't keep doing this. I know. I should have checked there from the start. Instead of running around the whole school like a... No. You can't keep going along with it. It was just a game. It wasn't. No, really, we were just playing around. Bullshit! You know damn well what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. Then why don't you tell them to piss off? For once in your life. I can't. You like being a victim that much? Damn. Snaps all around. She's fucking cooking. It won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. It's not that bad. And I wouldn't... I can't. I can't just say something like that to them. I'm sorry. Why the hell not? Well, it wouldn't be right, and... For the love of... It's not like I've never tried it before. But when I say something, they just make fun of me. And nothing changes. So freaking what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everybody's laughing. I can't look people in the eyes. I can't look people in the eye like that. When I go along with it, at least they talk to me. Oh, that's so fucking sad. And I know you're okay on your own, but I... So, what's your plan? Huh? That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously. She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm also disappointed in myself. Asya. Yes? You know I'm leaving soon. That's right. I understand what she's getting at. The unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been holding themselves to, and Ira's around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt is much worse than mine. But here I am, whining and clinging to her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together, and yet I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Huh? A poem. Why? What kind of question is that? Because I liked them. Oh, really? You liked them? You liked my poems? Why else would I ask? Thank you very much. I mean, yes, of course. I'll write one. Do you want it to be about something, or maybe a specific meter? Wait. A specific what? I don't know what that word means. I don't care. Anything. Alright. I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah. You do that. She's smiling. She's smiling! Oh, she's smiling. Ira checks her wristwatch. I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Already? Yeah, alright. See you around. She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor. Empty. I really stayed in this school for way too long. The shadows stretch along the hallway, tall and dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too. Okay. My life didn't exactly change. Went to school. Yep, alright, same thing. She still attended classes, she vanished during breaks, I never asked where to. Kept imagining scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. Kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started taking new routes. Okay, that's the same. The music's faster. Oh. Ira! Hi! What are you doing here? Ira points to her cigarette. Oh, no, I mean, what are you doing at the center? Came to return some books. Oh, so you go to the library. What were you reading? Stuff? You don't want to say? You won't like it. Huh? Why not? Ira looks like she's really weighing down the pros and cons of exposing me to her taste in literature. Did she read something she shouldn't? Maybe she thinks it's too dark or crass for someone like me. It's kind of unfair though, isn't it? You know, the other week I finished The Plague by Camus. Never read it. It's about a physician trying to save a town from an epidemic. It's very visceral, but I enjoyed it a lot. Not sure I agree with the message though. Yeah? What is it? What was it? It was, basically, it's that evil is an inherent part of life. You can try warding it off, but it'll never be for good. And even if you do good things in times of crisis, there will always be some greater force, spiking your guns. Yeah, sounds about right. Huh? I guess there are some okay people in the world. But there's a lot more dirtbags. Really? That's a pretty depressing way to look at it. That's how it is. I don't know if I agree. At least I've never met someone who I'd call a dirtbag. You serious? Garen's right there. Garen? Well, he's not that bad. Uh-huh. Really, I don't think he means it. I'm sure everyone is trying the best they can. Most people don't want to cause anyone pain, right? I actually, I think that's something Camus and I can agree on. Yeah, right. If everyone's so nice, where's all that greater evil coming from? Think it's some natural phenomenon? No, of course not. There are things we perceive as painful in the moment, and there are really horrible, awful things happening every day. I don't think it's right to call them evil. Evil's intentional. Those things don't come from bad intentions. Sadness, loneliness, misunderstanding, fear, but not evil. There's a famous judge, Dionysus something, from ancient Greece, I think. Anyway, he said evil is not a being. For if it were, it wouldn't be totally evil. Evil has no place among being. Okay. So... Oh my god! That... Dude, the impact of that, that's fucking insane. So Hitler's not evil? That's a rather extreme example. But it's not like he was born that way, was he? I mean, it wasn't his natural quality, I don't think. So, the point still stands. He grew up and became evil as hell. Evil exists. It's freaking everywhere. Just because there's a reason for it doesn't make it better. Of course not. I just don't like it when it's described as something. Omnipresent. No, what? Girl, me too. It's like, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, we aren't born with some big evil force inside of us. I doubt the universe is any different. What? The universe ain't a person. Of course it's different. Well, yeah, it's not. I know that. Oh my god, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's flying toast. Absolutely. But it is kind of being. A kind of being, right? I mean, since every being is pure by default, so is the universe. Because it's the idea of being itself, right? And, I'm not making any sense, am I? You're not. Sorry. It's whatever. About what I'd expect. What does that mean? You're weird. You say weird things. For a second I felt a lump rising in my throat, but then I realized something. Ira doesn't look annoyed with me. In fact, it's like she's not repulsed by me at all. I don't really get it, but it must be nice being able to think that way. Like everyone's good deep down. Like nobody would ever hurt someone on purpose. It's a sweet world you're living in. How do you do it? If I were you, I'd be angry as hell. Aren't you pretty angry already? Angrier. Whoa. Even angrier. Yes. I'd be 100 times as pissed. Scary. You bet. I imagined Ira throwing 100 chairs. 100 chairs flying towards 100 Garens. Chairs flying, compasses swinging. Ira is like a... what? What is that? I don't know what that is. Dozens of hands. Half are for holding furniture, half are for stationery. Oh, so like a god, maybe? Or like a creature of some sort. A halo of chairs and compasses. A halo drawn with a compass. So maybe a type of angel, I'm assuming. Every new compass draws another halo. Every 100 times more compasses, 100 times more compasses, 100 times more halos. Ira surrounded by 100 halos. We talk for a little while longer. Just idle chatter while she finishes her smoke. I tell her about some of the books I've recently read, my impressions, my interpretations. Not exactly used to sharing those, so my thoughts come out like sounding dumb and crumpled. She keeps listening, though. Every time I say something, I search Ira's face for signs of boredom. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough, but I can't find anything of the sort. Oh, jeez. I feel so happy I might die. I gotta go. She puts out her cigarette butt. Oh, really? Yeah, plans. I understand. But, some of those novels sounded kind of interesting. I'd check them out, if I don't forget. Really? Please let me know if you do. And, sorry for that stupid philosophy talk. Can you shut up with the freaking apologies? I just said thanks. She gives me a look so threatening I cut myself off. Right. I hope you enjoyed them? She nods in approval. Whew. Oh, and the books I read. They were, yeah? Angelique. By Anne Gollin. Angelique? The romance series? Yeah, it's historical. It's not just a lovey-dovey stuff, you know. I know, my mom really liked them. They seem wonderful. I never really got to reading them, and, I didn't really expect you to be into... They're fine! It's not like I'm a huge fan or anything. You're not? It's just that, if you want to read something historical or whatever, they're alright. Oh, okay. I'll remember that. Ira looks like she's about to say something else, but then she turns on her heels and stomps away. See you. Yeah, see you around. Ira disappears down the street. There she goes again. My body leans against the frigid wall. My legs are weak. We talked. Ira and I really talked. I never would have guessed. It was even nicer than I imagined. And I had no idea. She likes books like that, huh? Ira likes novels like that. So wonderful. It's really, really wonderful. Every new thing I learn about her is more wonderful than the last. I need to meet with her again. I want to talk more. Maybe next time she'll tell me a little bit more about herself. Kind of feels like I hogged the entire conversation now that I think back to it. That was really self-centered of me. Next time I'll have to ask Ira more questions. Well, to be fair, I feel like nobody ever, like, asks you about anything about yourself, so I feel like that's only fair that you just ramble about the stuff that you care about, you know, when someone's actually deciding to listen to you. God, that's really, really depressing. I'll ask her more about the books she likes. Maybe we could talk about movies? I wonder what her favorites are. Does she also like romance films? That would be cute. I usually prefer detective films, but I really enjoy all kinds of movies, so if she wanted to watch something, maybe we could go to the cinema? That'd be so much fun. It's been such a long time since I've gone there. I need to see her again. Okay. She skips even more often than before. No point in keeping up with classes if you're getting expelled anyway. I guess that's what Ira's modus... I guess that's Ira's modus operandi. To some degree, I understand it, but I still wish she showed her face from time to time, if only for one lesson. Probably wouldn't talk even if she came. It's not something we ever do in class, so I don't expect anything in that regard. Just seeing the back of her head would be enough. It's, like, comforting in a way, that makes sense. What's with you, Shabina? Huh? You're all smiles. Finally taking my advice to heart. What advice? Not looking like you're about... Oh. Fuck you. Yeah, it is great. We're so proud of you. How about brushing your hair next? That grin makes you look like a basket case. Thanks, Fathom. I'll do that. You're welcome. Grabs my English notebook off the table. Payment for my services. Couldn't care less about that. Even though she isn't here today, I don't mind. I know we're going to see each other soon. I'm going to do everything to bump into Ira again. I'll walk the whole town up and down so we'll see each other. I'll scour every corner of this place to find her. Perhaps I'm being overly reliant on the universe's kindness. At the end of the day, even if I walk all the possible routes, there's no guarantee I'll run into Ira. But I want to believe... No, I'm convinced that the world is merciful. So if I try my hardest, maybe my efforts will be rewarded. Of course, it's an entitled way of thinking, but there's so little time left. Too little time. I need to make the most of it. I'll make as many memorable moments as I can while Ira's here. They'll make every encounter count. I'll fill this measly scrap of time with wonderful things. Ira! Hi! Oh, Jesus, it's you. She sighs with a mixture of relief and irritation. I barely hold in a giggle. I'm so glad to see her. It worked, it really worked! Spotted Ira between the rows of garages on the edge of town. She was crouching down by the wooden wall, hugging the thermos in one hand and holding a cigarette in the other. What are you doing here? What does it look like? Meditating? Wrong answer. Ira shakes her head and looks back at the ground. Huh. Rush of joy that washed over me when I first noticed her began to dwindle. Now that I take a closer look, I don't think I've seen Ira curled up in this way before. Everything about her posture screams exhausted, but why out here? Are you okay? She mutters something. Huh? Ing on me. What was that? Didn't quite catch that. I take a tentative step towards her, but Ira's scowl stopped me dead in my tracks. You spying on me now? What? No. No. I was just walking here. At a garage lot? Yeah? She gives me a look of such contempt, it sends a shiver down my spine. Why? I'm not lying. Really. I always take these walks after school. Going to the same route gets boring over time, so sometimes I go through here. Or through the barracks. Or a couple times I even went to the helipad. You know, the one that's over there. As I speak, I see Ira's expression slowly change from disdain to confusion. Ugh, this isn't right. We talked so nicely just a few days prior. Why then... Did she hear something bad about me? From who? I don't think she'd believe a word of Garen's. I mean, I usually stroll along the main street or near the community center, but it'll get colder soon, you know? So, it's better to enjoy the outdoors while you can, right? I just keep speaking, hoping she'll stop being mad at me. I need to keep going. I need to keep talking because that's what I wanted to do with her. I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk, so I have to, because I can't waste this moment. We can recover from this. I can cheer her up, and we'll clear everything up, and she won't think that I'm some creep. I just can't stand and can't bear having her glare at me in silence. And so, you know, the views are great here on the outskirts. The sky is bigger, and you can see your way into the tundra, and what I mean is, I didn't think you'd be here. That's a lie. Well, more of a half-truth. I hope she'd be here. Like, I hope she'd be wherever I went. It's just that this isn't what I imagined at all. Not after our last meeting. Not after everything. She's just staring at me. She's just staring at me for a moment. For a moment, her eyes soften. But then she closes them as if just looking at me was wearing her out. She takes a drag and turns away from me. God. Can I be alone for 5 minutes? I'm sorry. I wait for her to respond with something like, why are you apologizing again? Cut it out, or even just whatever, it's fine. She doesn't say anything. I'm sorry. I'll be going then. Goodbye. Silence. I walk away. Cold wind blows in my face. The mounds of snow on garage roofs look smoother and soft. When blizzards hit, they'll get completely buried. I'd like to have a snow hill form over me, too. They look cozy. Actually, I wonder what Ira carries in her thermos. I guess tea would be the obvious answer, but if she's one of those people that like to have warm soup with them, that'd be cute. I should have asked her about it. I feel like I'm going to cry. Okay, we're gonna save there. Hey, you got any plans for New Year's? What plans? I'll be with my folks. No, I mean after that. My sister's gonna have a party with other upperclassmen. Oh, you serious? Think we could sneak in? No way. I don't want to hang out with her. Man, come on. We're gonna have those older girls there too, right? The ones from grade 10? Oh, I bet, Mishina will be there. Like she'd talk to you. Hey! You don't know that. I said we're not crashing anything. They won't let us in anyway. Ugh, that's true. Where are we going then? Whose place? Not mine. We've got Grandma coming over. I can't host. You? Me neither. Adam? No way. Dad's been... He's kinda tired recently. Oh, really? Yeah. It's whatever, though. Work stuff, I guess. Yeah, I hear ya. My mom's also out of it. All the adults are pretty stressed, huh? Figures. It's the end of the year. Right. It's almost New Year's. It's just a shame I don't feel festive at all. I'll need to help Mom decorate the house. Should I remind her about that? Feels like all of us kind of forgot about the holidays. At least I did. Maybe I didn't really forget. At the end of the year... The end of the year has been looming in the back of my mind, but not as a cause for celebration. All I could think about were the days counting down to the moment Ira would move away. Ira. She's absent again. I'm not surprised. I wish I could clear things up with her. Not sure how, but I have to. Maybe I should apologize again? What for? Did I really do something so wrong? Guess I've been pretty annoying, but... Ugh, I don't know anymore. I need to think of something that could cheer her up next time we meet. Will more apologies really cut it? Probably not. Just get more annoyed. Then maybe a small gift? That might be weird, though. And I won't get any more allowance until next week. Now, what could I even buy with this spare change? Maybe a little treat will do? A waffle? Would she like a waffle? Ah! The hell? She's not a freaking dog! Why? Why does my mind always go to some weird place with her? Gah, I should shut up. Focus on something else. It's just so difficult to do these days. Difficult. But I've got to try. Inhale. Exhale. There. A little clearer. See the sidewalk a little bit better. The buildings, the sky, the lights. Everything around is friendly. Everything is beautiful. That's great. Those are great things to look at and think about. Though perhaps I shouldn't breathe so deeply. You can really get sick from this. It's been getting colder after all. My usual routes have been getting harder and harder to finish. It's not just the temperature. The paths on the outskirts get snowed over, so trudging through them tires me out quickly. The winds are picking up too. Even when I cover myself up with a scarf, it feels as if my face is being pelted. I'm not meeting anyone out here in this weather. Ugh, should have gone to the library today. What time is it? Maybe I can still make it. Closes at 6, so... No, for sure not. Oh well. They've already begun to put up New Year's decorations. Everything's lined with lights. Oh! And there's a pine tree near the community center. So tall. And bare for now. I like it as it is. The way the snow rests on its branches makes it look so mighty. Alright, I'm getting into a bit of a festive mood. Wish the frosts weren't so prickly, and then I'd look around some more. Streets are empty, save for a couple of adults I saw rocking down to the bar. Hard to imagine there'd be a lot of people out on an evening like this. So, why have I been meandering around like I've got nothing better to do? Every answer to this is embarrassing. The inside of our apartment block is warm and muddy orange. There's no elevator, but then again, it's only 5 floors. I make my way upstairs. An idea is forming in my head. An obvious solution to the problem I've been having. It's perfect. I have the perfect plan for the evening. There's our door. It's kind of uninviting. But that's just my opinion. I bet Dad's guests find it quite welcoming. Though, judging by how quiet it is, I turn the key and enter. The only sound is the faint muttering of the TV coming from the living room. Yes. Thank God, no visitors today. I hang my wet coat up to dry, take off my shoes, and quietly go down the corridor. Why does it look like that? Why is it so unnerving? Hi, Dad. Hello. I don't even stop to peek into the room. I don't see anything I haven't seen before. At least tonight seems like it will be calm. Wash my hands. When I exit the bathroom, I hear a soft voice from the kitchen. Out with friends again? Mm-hmm. Oh, she lied. She lies about that. Damn. Mm-hmm. Hi. Mom nods her head, staring in front of her. She's smoking again. I go in and open the window, turn on the light. She squints from the sudden brightness. You want some tea? I'm setting the kettle. She shakes her head. I sit opposite her and wait for the water to boil. She's not saying anything, and neither am I. It's not awkward, per se. I just pick at the oilcloth and swat away the smoke that occasionally drifts into my direction. We're both used to this kind of thing in our own way. Even so, I go to my room as soon as I fill up the teapot. Damn, it's like awkward. I don't like locking myself in here. I do it every time, and every time I'm swarmed by with nasty thoughts. Can't even spend some time with your own mother? Run away from her even though she has it so hard. So hard. You traitor. Brat. Ungrateful filth. It's kind of whatever that means. That goes nowhere. Do I think that if I badmouth myself enough, I'll be forgiven? This happens every time and changes nothing. It's pointless. So I direct my attention elsewhere. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I pick up a pen and start flipping through my notebooks. Ira asked me to write a poem. Ugh. Just thinking back to that makes me so giddy. She said it. She told me she liked it. Ira likes my poems. Nobody has ever said that to me before. Well, Tosia did, but that was years ago. That poem. The one that Garen read. What did she like about it? Maybe I should have asked. Where was it? Ah, that's it.
Сырая черная земля. Не обнимай меня так нежно.
Oh, well, it's in Russian, so I don't know what any of this means.
Спи спокойно. Только я
I'm sure it's lovely.
Пусть себе искрится. И пусть летят по небу птицы, и светит бледная заря.
I'm sure it's lovely. Oh, this is the translation. Oh, damp black earth, do not hold me so tenderly. Do not tear your snow white attire, and sleep peacefully. I will scratch and I will beat, but frost will still glimmer, and birds will still fly across the sky, and a pale white dawn will still shine. Gah! That's so lame! I can't blame them for laughing. If anything, Garen was too nice, but at least she liked it. For some freaking reason, Ira liked it. So maybe it's not all bad. Maybe I can make something worthwhile. At least worthwhile in Ira's eyes. That's all I really need. She got angry at me the last time I saw her. I don't know why. I mess up a lot. I really mess up a lot. I doubt she was in a bad mood because of me, but I definitely didn't help. But now I will. Maybe if I do this, she won't be so mad anymore. I've been really trying since that day. The day she helped me with the diary, I mean. I've been trying, but I can't get words to flow right. Today, though, I really want to do this today. I think I can do it. Huh. I'm like a kid that only does their homework when their parents yell at them. I don't even know when she'll show up to school again. Bumping into her on the street is a tough bet, especially with this weather. Well, I'll try anyway. I've got nothing to lose. What's the worst case scenario? Appreciating gorgeous scenery? Oh, heaven forbid. I'm going to enjoy this to hell and back. And then I hand that poem to Ira, then it'll all be worth it. Okay, if you say so. If you insist. Ow. My wrist is tired. I'm gonna totally wear down this poor eraser at this rate. I've got to remember to buy a new one. It's just a bit annoying. Even though I ask my classmates to be more careful, they always forget about it. I didn't used to do that before, but now, whenever I lend a textbook to someone, I specifically ask them not to doodle in it. Despite that, they always come back with crude drawings all over. Can't hand them back to the library like that. Then I'll get in trouble if a teacher sees it. Ugh. I lean back in my chair. A week. That's how long it's been since I've last seen her. It's not exactly new for her to skip for several days at a time, but a whole week. Nobody else seems to be bothered, though. I shouldn't be either. It's not her job to be my, I don't want to call her pit bull. Either way, it's nothing new. Nothing new, nothing bad. Maybe Ira's taking in the town she's grown to love? Who knows when she'll return here after she lives. I get that. I would do the same. But still, I just wish I could see her. She's still mad at me. I really hope not. But if she still is, I have just the thing to help it. That's right. It's done. I wrote Ira a poem. I wonder how she'll react. I wonder if she'll like it. Really hope she likes it. Maybe she'll smile. Or what if she gets flustered? That would be so cute. I wanna see her make that face again. That is kind of gay, isn't it? I keep walking around. Oh, look at the little snowflakes. Keep walking around. I don't really expect to see her at this point. Just feels like a duty I need to fulfill. Like a soldier patrolling the streets. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool. And it's not like the weather is harsh all the time. Real colds will settle in a couple of weeks. The wind can get annoying after a few hours, but aside from that, it's bearable. It's pretty. It's all good. The main road, the 2 residential streets, the community center, the helipad, the garages, the parking lot, the school, stadium, the research center, the kindergartens, the barracks. I've seen it all 1,000 times. Perhaps somewhere deep down I'm a little tired of this view. But I can't hate it, and I can't pretend like I won't miss it when it ceases to exist. When I finish school, I'll go to university. And I'll tell everyone I'm from Verukta, not Verukta, 5. Because Verukta 5 does not exist. People from Verukta 5 do not exist. The ones outside will ask me something about Verukta and the real Verukta, and I'll answer with zero hesitation. If I couldn't do that, I wouldn't be allowed to leave at all. Wait, what? To leave Verukta 5, you have to deny its existence? I have to deny its existence no matter how much I want it to exist. I have to deny. I have to. What? But it's tough. So tough I'm not sure I'll ever manage. Realistically, I'll probably slip up and blurt out something incongruent. I do slip up a lot. I hope I'll get better at it by then. Maybe I should stop. I lower my scarf and take a deep breath. Ouch! I'm seriously gonna catch a cold from this. Ugh. At least my head feels really clear. I look up to see a familiar purple gray of northern twilight. No, not twilight. Today is the first day of this year's polar night. I won't see the sun until the tail end of December. Starting to think some of the No, yeah, I agree. There's something else going on. There's something else going on with where she lives, because it's a community you have to get approved to live in. There's something else going on here, man. Because she's trying to appreciate everything around her as much as possible. So there's definitely something else going on. It's nothing too bad. Personally, I don't mind the dark. Some people seem to get really depressed during this time, but I'm not one of those. If I stay out for just a little longer and wait for the clouds to clear, I'll see the stars come fully into view. It's a beautiful sight, especially from here, from the barracks. Far better from that dinky sliver of the sky I'd see from my apartment windows. I wish that I could stick around for longer, but it's getting too cold. I start making my way back. Decrepit rows of worker housing disappear behind bigger and better homes. There's that old playground just around the corner. That's right, the one we used to go to all the time with Tosia. Even back then, it was kind of unpopular. They built a newer one just 5 minutes away, so we often got to have the whole thing to ourselves. Guess that's why we like that place. Somehow it feels quieter than ever. I can hear a faint clinking sound as the wind passes through the swing set chains. Eh? I slow down. There's a figure sitting on the frozen merry-go-round. A drunkard? No, we don't have those kinds of people here. At least not out and about in the streets. And the frame doesn't seem like it belongs to a man, either. I approach, gently making my way through the snow. My Valenki sink into it with almost no resistance. Almost zero sound. When was the last time we had snow this soft? I don't remember. But perhaps I've stopped noticing the crunch of the ice under my feet. Perhaps it's me being too focused on the person I've now recognized. Of course, it's Ira. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. She's hunched over, elbows on her knees, hood down despite the cold. Her hair is tangled, half wet from the snow. What is she doing out here? Smoking, or... Huh? I stop a few meters away. Ira is letting out quiet, gasping sobs. Ira? She looks up fast, as if jolted awake. Eyes red and puffy, face raw from wiping it with her sleeves. There's a bit of snot on her upper lip. What do you want? I don't know what to answer. What do I want? All I can think of is how I've never seen a person look so small. Ira wipes her eyes again and stands. She stumbles a little, trying to regain her usual posture. What, another one of your hangout spots? Damn creep. Oh, look at her sprite is different. Her eyes are still red. Her voice cracks halfway through. Well, enjoying the show? I slowly shake my head. No, I just saw you. Ira rubs her nose on her sleeve again. Her hands are shaking. Go back to wherever the hell you came from. Go home. Asya, this isn't for you. Take a small step forward. I want to say something, anything, but my head draws a blank. Before I can squeeze out a single word, Ira turns around and stumbles through the snow away from the playground. Can't even muster the courage to call out to her, let alone follow. I simply watch as Ira vanishes into the alley. If not for her footsteps, I believe she was never even there. The snow keeps falling. A feeling I've long forgotten swells inside me. I've learned to not acknowledge it, so it got buried many layers deep. The hollow space inside my chest grows darker. The sky is full of pinpricks. The world is looking down on me, but not in the way other people do. It's kind of gentle, and I don't feel small under its gaze. Its eyes are pure and tender. Okay, so that was an interesting interaction. So she's definitely, she's obviously been not okay. Oh, we're done with episode 1. Okay. I think I'm gonna try Marina. How many episodes of this are there? Could someone look up how many episodes exist in here? Episode 1 took 2 hours. So I don't know if we'll get through this one, because I want to play, like, 3 hours-ish. The inside of the I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna... The cafe is warm. It looked that way whenever I walked past its huge glass windows, the whole interior basked in golden light. I did feel tempted to enter a couple times. It's December 19th. I did feel, but whenever I saw my classmates there, I realized they'd see me sitting at the table all alone. I just kept walking. You've really never been here before? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Well, there's a first time for everything. You gotta try their bird's milk souffle. So good. Alright. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple of times. Claire's, Medovic, some other sweets. I don't remember much, but they must have been good. I always buy my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than these for sure. Oh, we've got something else. I like Kartoshka more. Why didn't you recommend it then? They only had one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a you look like a bird's milk kind of person, you know? What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Take a bite, just take a bite. Did you like it? It's wonderful. See? Marina is drinking coffee. She seems like a nice girl. At first I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but it doesn't seem so. When she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she'd want to talk outside our school. No way, it's cold as hell. Let's go somewhere comfy, she said. I glanced around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. We sat at the table at the very corner, nestled just behind the window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I looked back at my teacup. I wonder what Ira would order here. Right. Marina? So, you know I met Ira yesterday? Did you see us? She chews and shakes her head. Nope. Then, she told me about it. Huh? So, yesterday, as far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. You met Ira. When, exactly? You're getting that there are 3 episodes? Okay. So, we'll probably get, like, halfway through this one, I'm guessing, before I end stream for the night, because I'll probably end around 9:30. I want to try and play a little bit more. I'm not sure. Around 8 in the evening, I think. Yeah, that lines up. There are 3. 2 is supposedly the longest, and 3 is the shortest. Okay. So we'll probably get... we'll probably only get, like, 20 minutes into this one, which is fine. The game is, like... the game is 7 to 8 hours long. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, that lines up. She rang my intercom at half past that. She came to your house? Yeah. She asked me to come out, and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please, just come down, I need to talk. So I ran down, and... oh. God, dude, look at the hatch work. It's so simple, but it's like... it's so lovely and delicate. I adore the textured brush, man. It's so nice. She looked so shaken. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her, too. Right? I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. I can't. You were right. I shouldn't have... I think... I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't know. I don't want to go. It's okay. It's okay. You won't go. Ira, you won't go. No, I know. There's no more time left. That's it. I'm out, Marina. Don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... no. I can't. Nobody can. I can't even write anymore. I can't write anything. Ira. I held her while she stood there weeping. I kept saying the same stuff. She kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. Then she said she saw me. Just now. Before I came here. Huh? That freaking weirdo. Asya. She saw me like this. She saw me. Okay, so this is the night before she disappeared. So that's what we just saw. Weirdo. Her words, not mine? She laughs. Don't take it personally. You know how Ira is. She seemed to cool down a little after that. Hey, you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over at our place if you don't feel right. It's fine. I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait, come on, just like that? Yeah. Bye. You're kidding me. And then she left. You didn't try to stop her? Huh? I mean, I can't, like, restrain her. And hey, I could ask you the same thing. You didn't hold her down with your hands behind her back, did you? No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? I judging by Marina's story, looks like these two really were friends. What did she say again? She hasn't seen Ira like that in a while? So she's been in a similar state before. Now she's all messed up. All because she'll be forced to leave. So, why can't we tell anyone about this? Well, how much do you know about Ira's family? Admittedly, not much. I know they've had some issues because of, Ira's behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. Well, you're not far off. Her parents have been catching lots of flack. Yeah, but I still don't really understand it. What do you mean? I mean, even if they're getting criticized, sending Ira away just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest they do? Huh? We only have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to study somewhere. That's true, but it feels wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home. I'm pretty sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. Who's gonna teach her? Her dad works at the institute and her mom's a nurse. No one has time for that. Wait, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either. But I can see where they're coming from. I look down at the cake I've been aimlessly picking at. She's right. I was so quick to cast moral judgment. Did I expect her whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance? Did I expect them to come begging on their knees for the board to keep her enrolled? It's just so childish. I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? Do you know Ira has a little brother? A little brother? I had no clue! She does. His name's Tolik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. That's okay. You see, it's true Ira's parents haven't had it easy, but Tolik's got it so much worse. You know when adults are cool, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. It's not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you, but because their mommy told them not to, but they're still too small to really get it. Sucks, and it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year, so right after his sister got expelled, it's one hell of a legacy to walk into. Oh no. No pressure, right? At least nobody will expect much from him. Don't say that! Sorry, bad joke. But my point is, everyone knows that it's gonna get worse. I can imagine. Yeah. So on top of all of that, picture how people will react if they find out his sister was unstable. Huh? Ira's already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself, right? Now imagine adding hysterics into the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Well, that's a bit crude. I wouldn't call what Ira did hysterics. I wouldn't either. But you know how they're gonna paint this. Word spreads fast. You say anything to the teachers or the police, the next day everyone in town will know. That's why I don't think it would help anyone, Astia. But maybe it could give them a clue. What clue? Well, if anyone should give testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? Oh, right. That makes sense. Well, I told them I saw Ira from our apartment window around that time. You know, without the part where I came down to talk. But I don't know how helpful that'll be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met, but I didn't exactly follow her home. So not much of a pointer. At least they know she didn't leave the city. Border control could tell them that much. Right. This sure is a pickle. I've had my doubts about reporting from the start, and now Marina has solidified them one by one. Tolik, this could really harm Ira's little brother. But if that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like the idea of that. There's one more thing I wanted to clear up. One burning question Marina must know the answer to. Oh, by the way. You seem to be a good friend of Ira's. Maybe you know something about this. Good friend is generous. Huh? I mean, I guess I am. Just don't tell Ira that. She'll break out in hives. Oh no. Really? Yup. She said my jokes get on her nerves. Can you believe that? Ugh. Yeah, I believe that. What? Mean? Sorry. I'm used to the abuse. Wait, that gives me an idea. Huh? Let's climb a roof and yell some crap like, Erochka and Marine are best friends forever. That girl will come back just to choke us. Wow. That's so smart. Ain't it? But the roofs are slippery at this time of year. Ah, boo. We'll have to tie a rope to you then. Why me? You seem lighter. That's it? Don't worry. I'll hold you real steady. I have a strong center of gravity. So, I'm doing the screaming then? Exactly. Oh no. I'm not good at that. Don't worry. I'll just pretend to have a loose grip on the rope and you'll shriek your lungs out. I refuse! How long has it been since I last chatted with someone like this? It feels like forever. Marina, huh? We keep talking and I don't feel uncomfortable. Not one bit. Really, I haven't felt this so carefree speaking to a person in a while. Should conversations be this easy? Yeah! Feels like I'm cheating, especially considering the circumstances. Just yesterday, we both saw Arena agitated and crying her eyes out. Today, we learned she never came back home. It's supposed to be terrifying. But for some reason, it's as if both of us are certain we'll see her again. As if there's no way things will not turn out okay. They have to. Oh, what the hell? Huh? Crap. Why now? Fucking hell, not this asshole! So they finally let you in, huh, Shabina? This place has really gone downhill. Hey, Vatic. Marina. Huh? These two know each other? Look at you, getting a replacement already. Can't blame ya. But come on, Shabina, of all people? He looks at me. No offense. You're keeping tabs on all of my friends? How flattering. Asya, he's in love. Yeah, in your dreams. It's just funny how you always gotta have something like that around. Someone like that? Marina menacingly lifts her coffee cup. You want this on your pants? Oh, scary. You want to get banned from your single hangout spot? I won't. It'll just be a happy little accident. With your aim? Look who's talking. Asya, this guy can't aim for the toilet couldn't aim for the toilet till he was 11. His mattress, however. Shut up! That's not... Darren makes sure none of his buddies heard that. Glances back at us, trying to look unbothered. Huh. Why am I even talking to you? Good question. Wasn't she your best friend or something? Huh? Jeez, why does everyone keep saying that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You seem to be having a snazzy time without her around. Having a good laugh and all. And... You were joking about it too. Huh? In class. You laughed when they declared Ira was missing. Well, she ain't my friend, is she? That bitch attacked me. Well, that's not the point. You don't think she's really missing? I don't give a damn. And you don't really seem to either. Why should anyone? You're exhausting. Don't worry, the feeling's mutual. Well, whatever. I just came in to check if it's really Shabina over here. Thought I was hallucinating for a second. So what? They let you out in public now? Must be a big day for ya. Having fun. She was before you showed up. 1, not talking to you. 2, learn to take a joke. Whatever. My boys are waiting for me. Ciao, ladies. Enjoy your evening. Why, thank you. With a sneering grin, Garen strolls back to his friend group. The heck was that? Guess I shouldn't be surprised running into him. Other kids hanging out at the cafe all the time. Even so, it's like a bucket of cold water just got splashed all over my head. Jeez, can you believe this? Yeah, I, didn't expect that. No, seriously. How can a man be so catty? Never thought about it. It's just so pathetic. She glares at the table of schoolboys from across the room. Do you two know each other? Yeah. We played together as kids. Oh! It's a boring story. We got along when we were little. Then I grew into a normal person and he grew into a jerk. So we stopped talking. The end. I suppose that happens a lot. Yup. Yeah, well, not exactly sad about it. It's like, bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Speaking of which, wanna head out? No fun sitting here with those losers sticking up the place. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Goodness gracious. The cold immediately stings our noses as we step outside. The sky is just as dark as it was when we went an hour ago. It's a deep violet, one of my favorites. Marina hops grumpily and pulls up her scarf. Oh, cute! We get to see you with a coat on and stuff. That's so nice. Man, I wish we had more cafeterias or something. Well, there's the pub. The pub? I guess we could get in. I've been told I look mature for my age. Is she seriously considering it? Also, who told you that? If you want to sit somewhere, we can go to the, library. I realized how lame of a suggestion that was halfway through the sentence. Ugh. And here I thought I was doing alright. Library? Huh, never thought of that. Well, it's rather nice if you just wanna, be at peace for a bit. Whoa, at peace. Peace and quiet's important, yeah. Self-reflection, meditation, contemplation. Like Buddha and stuff. Yeah. I hear ya, I get it. Buddha? Sounds great. I'll try it sometime. Thanks. What happened to my voice there? It just went up. Oh my god, that was fucking ridiculous. Okay. You're welcome. I think I'll go home for the day, though. For today, though. Yeah, that's alright. I was thinking the same. Cool, then. It was nice talking to you, Asya. Sorry about the whole z.a.t.o thing. Oh, no, don't worry. It's not your fault. He just came up to us, so... Nah, I kinda made it all worse. Guy just drives me up the wall. Yeah, that's fair. Guess Ira and I have that in common. Did she really throw a friggin' chair at him? Yes, she did. Hey. I'm sure she's fine. You are? Yeah. This probably sounds silly, but it's like I believe in her. No way she could just go and disappear like that. I think I get what you mean. Ira's really tough. Exactly. She's not going down that easy, yeah? Yeah. Well, I'll be going then. See you around, Asuka. Bye-bye. See ya. Marina energetically waves her mitten at me and runs off down the road. I wave back before going on my own way. I shoot a parting glance at the cafe. There's a table occupied by Garen's friends, and ours is... Huh. Never paid attention to it, but the table we sat at is half obscured if you look at it from the outside. At this angle, only Marina's back would be visible to passers-by. She usually sits there, then... Ira might have sat at this cafe as well. It would make sense with Garen's comment, too. Replacement. She must have only gone there when Marina dragged her in. They sat in the same spot and made Marina invisible to anyone on the outside. Wonder if that was intentional. I should ask Marina about it. Also, what kind of sweets Ira liked? Whether she preferred coffee or tea. Can't wait for Ira to come back. Something tells me she's not coming back. Something's telling me she's not coming back. Something's telling me she's not gonna come back. Ah, I forgot! Totally forgot. Garen came up to us and it just slipped my mind. I wanted to ask Marina about the man Ira was seeing. It doesn't feel like something she would do after everything I've learned. I'm not sure how Ira was, I'm not sure if I knew Ira at all. We don't talk that much at breakfast, but I asked my parents if they heard about her disappearance in the morning. Dad said about what I expected. Ah, their daughter. Yes, we've got a notice. You know Ira's dad? Did you see him yesterday? No, we're not acquainted. I don't think he came into work. I see. Do you think they'll find her? Of course they'll find her. It's not a big city. That's true. But there's still been nothing since the news came out. It's been a day. The police would know if she left through the control post. I suppose. Just doesn't feel like anyone's looking. They are. A few of my colleagues went in for questioning. Really? Nothing came of it. It's just a big waste of time. I don't see what someone's teenage rebellion has to do with us. Mom slowly shook her head. Poor girl. Made me feel a little more determined. It's clear the attitude towards the case is pretty much the same between both kids and grown-ups. But it does sound like there's an actual investigation going on, so the police aren't just sitting back. At least, there's that. No updates? Haven't heard anything. Yeah, me neither. Boring. Boys at the desk are to me are copying my homework. Everything is already back to normal. Same conversations, the same digs. Hey, at least, Shabina got herself a new friend. Yeah, what's up with that? Got kicked out of the library? I can't go to a cafe now? Look who's getting sassy. We're only just curious, you know. It's rare to see you crawl outside your little cave. And what of it? We're just so proud of you putting yourself out there and all. Wanna hang out with us while you're at it? Huh? Man, what are you doing? What? Could be fun. No, it couldn't. Shabina, don't listen to him. Well, how about it? Come on. You're probably all sad after your Roachka went MIA. You gotta cheer up a little. She's fine, leave her be. We can all go to the movies or something, How's that sound? I don't... Jeez, he's just messing with you. Adam, drop it already. Dude, don't ruin it. She was about to agree. You're such an asshole. I wasn't going to. I sigh. It's always gonna be like this now, huh? Ira might come back soon, but once she's transferred, that's all I have to look forward to every day. Don't they get tired of this? It's always the same jokes. Although... won't get any better if you keep doing this. It will only get worse. Worse, huh? I'm trying to imagine what that'd be like. She talked about it as if I was being bullied, but that's not really the case. Girl. Girl, are we for real? Are you for real? You can't be serious. We've all seen Scarecrow. We know what actual bullying looks like. This is bullying. Nobody's hurting me or destroying my... That's... They're making fun of you. The worst I have to deal with is some tasteless jab. That's... But that's still... You're still getting hurt by that. It doesn't matter if you say you need to grow thicker skin. It still hurts you. It doesn't matter. I know! Oh my god! Yeah, she's a little annoyed, but I low-key feel bad for her. I imagine she meant the boys would get more cruel, but would they really? Don't guys riff off each other all the time? Do they always call each other names and laugh about it? They always call each other names and laugh about it, right? It's just the way their friendships work. So it's not fair to assume they're trying to make me feel bad. If they aren't really trying to be mean, what reason would they have to be more cruel? All things considered, they've been treating me rather politely. I mean, I've never been called a dumbass, or an asshole, so... I know it was a joke, but speaking hypothetically, would it be really so bad if I went somewhere with them? They may be a bit rude, but I'm also, well, I'm kind of a wuss. So, no. What are you thinking? Huh? Did you forget? What? Did you forget the last time they caught you all alone? What happened? What happened? That was a prank. That time No. It was my fault. I just overreacted. I always do. You will overreact again. It will happen again. But Garen wasn't with them. It wouldn't happen now. It wouldn't be the same. That's right. He'll make it worse. What happened? Sorry. You're right. I understand. What? Are we just gonna brush over that? Oh, nah, something real fucked up must have happened. Oh, hell no. Asya! Marina. Hi. Marina rushes, to me across the hallway. I feel a little better right away. Hey, got home safe yesterday? Isn't it obvious? Yes, thanks. You? Almost died. What? Okay, so there's this hopscotch on the way to my house. She slipped. Can you believe that? They didn't even sand it. That's a hazard. A deadly hazard. Unforgivable. That's what I'm saying. I told my bro to file a complaint, but he just blew me off. Imagine that. That's so terribly rude. I'm basically... Oh. I don't know how I feel about that word, but it is what it is. Oh, no. Is it that bad? My butt hurts. Get well soon. We chat about dumb things like that for a minute or two. And I still can't wrap my mind around how natural it feels. It's so much fun, but I can't shake off the feeling that we're trying to stave off a question that no one wants to hear the answer to. Marina's been nice enough to set an easygoing atmosphere. It's only natural that I should be the one to ruin it. By the way, have you heard anything from Ira yet? If Marina were a dog, her ears would droop. No. You? No. We never had each other's contacts. I see. Should have figured. I doubt she'd even call me if she had my number. Marina was the person Ira went to. If she did get in touch with anyone, it would have to be her. Her or... Oh! Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. Oh. What is it? I look around. The hall is rather crowded, more than I would like. Not sure if it's a good place to discuss this. Marina seems to understand what's on my mind. Hey, how about we talk about it after school? You don't have any plans, right? I'm free, so... Boyfriend... Yay! I'm glad! That's really exciting. Congratulations, you can now be gay again. You can be gay once more. Gay! I redeem it. Gay! Okay. Sweet. I've got 5 lessons, so meet me right after. Alright. Later then. I gotta get back to my friends. Okay, see you. She returns to the group of girls on the other side of the hallway. So Marina is pretty popular. I mean, she has a really fun little energy. I think she's pretty nice. I mean, at least on the surface, she seems pretty nice. Yup! Well, duh. She's a really outgoing person. Seems like the type that can get along with just about anybody. I'm not so used to people like that paying any attention to me. It doesn't feel real. As if it's breaking some sort of unspoken rule. As if it's another way to, the universe has allowed me to cheat. The school day passes very slowly. The boys don't talk to me after our short morning exchange. That's good. The room felt like it was buzzing with gossip only yesterday, but everyone seems to have already lost interest. Sorry, I'm like adjusting my pajama pants. They were, sitting on my legs uncomfortably. This is better now. What more is there to say? I figured that's how it works when someone you don't exactly care for leaves the picture. If Ira had never stood up for me, I'd probably feel the same. The Russian lesson drags on and on. They called me to be to the blackboard last time, so I should be safe today. My thoughts drift to a different place, and my eyes wander. Ah, the windows. Thin frost engravings have begun to appearing on the glass. Later than I expected. Maybe the humidity levels haven't been right. They always draw it in swirly in cartoons. Wonder why. The frost I tend to see is nothing like that. Looks a lot more like an imprint of a prickly pine or a clear surface shattered into fractals. A maze of edges expanding and folding over one another. It forces you to focus and unfocus. It pulls you in like a kaleidoscope. Makes it so that when you look at it, what is happening in the background? When you look at it and through it, the same repeating pattern of white barbs and an ornament of needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles. A glass that's shattered without being broken. An edge without a piercing point. I think I've seen something like that before. What the fuck is happening? Right. It's just like that time. That the pattern manifests itself in jagged lines. It draws closer and closer and invites me in. I almost understood something back then. I almost realized something very good and important. I wasn't in the right state at the time, but maybe now. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it. Maybe it's time. If I just look closer. What the fuck is happening? Strain my vision. Ah. The concentration of sharp edges is so dense my head and skin and eyes begin to sting. Is there a form? A shape? A sign? A number? No. It's not enough. If only I... Ah! No, it's too much. Too bright, too beautiful. It's overwhelming. My eyes blur. It's so beautiful I might cry. It's too... Oh. Well, it seems like it's too much. A bird flies past the window. Huh? I look around. Everyone is quietly writing in their notebooks. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone see... My eyes snap back to the frost-covered window. It's lovely. What the fuck was that? What was that? Well, I want to finish this in-game day, and then I'm probably gonna end stream for the night, but we've made a pretty big dent. We've made like 3 hours of progress, I think. Snow is falling lightly on the yard. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. She could be free at the same time as I, so why isn't she here yet? It's been a couple minutes. Thought occurs, or rather an unpleasant memory. The letter prank from many weeks ago. Could she have... No, that can't be it. Marina isn't like that. Walk down the steps. She might have thought we were meeting in a different spot. It's not like either of us specified we'd be at the school gate. Must be a misunderstanding. Maybe she had PE, or used the back exit. Scout the perimeter just in case. Snow around the yard is deep and somewhat bothersome to trudge through. Because of that, when you see someone go behind the school, you know they're either doing sports or trying to smoke without being noticed. I don't believe Marina smokes, though. Oh? I hear soft voices coming from behind the gym. Aha! Marina's class must be getting out of PE. I knew it. Maybe I can catch her there. Don't mess with me! Stop playing fucking dumb! Quiet, damn it! Told you, I don't know. I'm sorry. What? You know what's going on, don't you? Think I forgot? He's been saying random shit, staring at nothing. Mom's getting real worried, and you know this, right? Right? The boy's voice is so shaky, it takes me a moment to recognize him as Garen. Wait, Garen? This anxious? You had this, Marina. Vatic, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Oh, shit. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I don't know. I wish I did, but you got better. Listen, don't give me that. I have a pair of eyes, alright. I know you're not the same or whatever, I get it. But you're functional. So I need to ask you, please. Oh shit. What? Crud. I wanted to back off, like, all sneaky, like, man, did that backfire? Why did I have to slip? Asia? You... This is awkward. Oh, a CG. Oh, fuck. This is awkward. Before I know it, Garen pulls me up by the front of my coat. You little bitch. Think you can eavesdrop on people now, huh? I did! Hey! Let her go! She was listening in on us! Whoa, I said let her go! He grimaces, but his grip loosens slightly. So, Shabina, I was waiting for Marina. We were supposed to meet up after school. That's right, we were. Though, I thought we'd meet it by the gate. You weren't coming, so I thought I'd look for you. And I crossed the corner here, slipped and fell. Jeez. You okay? Yeah, I think so. So what, you're saying you didn't hear shit? No, nothing. Yeah, right. You suck at lying, Shabina. I'm not! Damn it, Vatic! Drop it already. Whatever. Sure. Ah! He almost throws me to the side. Marina runs up and saves me from yet another humiliating fall. Piece of shit. I don't believe you for a second. Try and blabber about this to anyone. See where it gets you. Watch your tone. She's got nothing to do with it. You're defending her? Why? You know she just heard all the stuff about you. You want to help or not? Garen clenches it. You want help or not? Garen clenches his fist. Marina doesn't look at him, instead helping me to get out of the snow get the snow out of my clothes. So you have a way. We can talk later. Oh wait, no. Why not now? I mean, she totally heard everything we said, right? Might as well. Actually, why don't you do a little recap? How about it? Come on, go ahead. Huh. Think you're being clever? This'll come to bite you in the ass, Marina. Yeah, I think I've had enough for you today. Asya, let's go. Grabs me by the arm in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Hey! Marina! You know where to find me. Marina doesn't turn around to see Garen's barely hidden, pained expression. He glared at me. For some reason, it doesn't scare me at all. That was an interesting interaction. Before long, we're out on the street. Marina runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. Ugh, what a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Asuka. No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to talk real quick. Really? Mm-hmm. I thought, well, if it's only for a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. Ah, cut it out. That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? Huh? It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything, I just slipped. Really? You can be honest, I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay. That's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. Been a while since I last saw that guy so cranky. I'm all good, though. If you say so. Please be safe. Tell that to Vatic. That squirt better watch out. She proudly slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10-kilo deadlift. That bum doesn't know who he's messing with. Whoa. I'll let him know. Marina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Garen's right about one thing, it's that I'm no good at lying. You know what? That doesn't matter. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it all, so that's what I will do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. Wanna grab a bite? We can go hang out at the cafe again. The cafe's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway. We could get something from the store this time if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, that's perfect walking weather. It really is. We leisurely make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Classmate A on Monday, classmates B and C on Wednesday, classmates D, E, and F on Friday, and so on. Sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. It's not so bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess. Get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. That's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. Though, I wasn't really talking about money. Oh. Ha! I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. and I don't bother him as long as I have cash. And it's like we have a contract. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yeah. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling. Get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all the energy. No, listen here! I'm joking! Aw, this is cute. I'm glad that Asya has found somebody that's at least being nice to her, because, God almighty, she just surrounds herself with fucking awful people. No, I'm serious, though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. We go to the movies pretty often. You know, at the community center? You could tag along sometime if you want. You mean it? Of course. More the merrier. Though, I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh, I heard they're bringing in an American flick next week. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. Then it's settled. The whole time Marina and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store, I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies! To a Hollywood film, no less! I'm so happy it's Saturday. A new week can't come soon enough. Isn't that funny? I got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. But everything about that, even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Oh my god! She's finally realizing that they're assholes and terrible people! Hooray! Improvement. Man, I can't wait to get out of here. The store? The city, dummy. Oh, really? What, you don't? Well, I like it here. I think it's very pretty. Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. You know, they're planning to expand the place. They'll take the barracks down in the spring, build new blocks, and then there's talks about a new sports complex. But that stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? Really? You live under a rock, don't you? Oh, wait! Thank you for the follow, Queen Buddy! Thank you very much for the follow! I don't know if Queen Buddy's in chat, but thank you very much for the follow! Welcome to the berries. Sure seems like it. Well, now you know. Oh, you are in here! Hello! How are you? I hope you're chillin'. I appreciate the follow once again. Hope everything's well. We're playing z.a.t.o, I Love the World, Everything in It right now. It is a psychological horror mystery visual novel. I'm doing pretty good. My voice is getting a little tired, but to be fair, I've been reading literally everything that's on the screen for 3 straight hours. But I'm liking it so far. I'm intrigued to see where it goes. The main character has... Oh, thank you, Ent. Dude, I just feel bad for the main character at this point. I just feel bad for her. Oh my god. Well, now you know, the point is, there's Jack all to do here. Can't wait till I'm done with school. Dude. I was excited to be done with school, but now I'm like, what the fuck do I do now, you know? I literally don't know what to do now. Genuinely don't know what to do. Just a year and a half left. Do you know where you'll study already? No clue. See where life takes me, and that's completely fair. It feels unfair for, like, society to put all that pressure on teenagers to be like, hey, so what do you want to do for the rest of your life? That's a massive thing to, especially, like, going to college. Like, that's that's huge. That's a huge decision to make. I didn't know what I wanted to do till my senior year of high school. I didn't know what I wanted to go to college for. Lord have mercy. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Oh, really? Pretty amazing. I don't have that many skills, I think. It's all about the mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I put my mind to it. Period! Period, queen. Love that mind. Wait. Ent. She low-key kind of looks like Coco. And, dude, she kind of looks like Coco from Witch Hat Atelier. Oh my god! She kind of looks a little like Coco if she was a little older. Yo! She got a similar hair color and everything. As long as it's not math, or bio, real, or English, or chemistry, or physics, or Russian, or history, or literature. Wait a second. So how about you? Got any plans yet? Well, I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Coco, did you pick your college? What did you pick it? Coco! What did you pick as your college major? Tell me, Coco! What did you choose as your college major? I thought you were like a top student or something. Oh, no, not at all. I do my homework, but then the teacher asks me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty. I don't do very well on tests either. Real. That's fucking real. I hated doing essays, man. I hated essays, and I hated exams. I passed all my exams and passed all my essays, but Lord have mercy, were they hard. Ah! That's surprising. You look pretty brainy. Thanks? No problem. Oh my god. Both of us ended up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. I don't eat, like, actual meat sausage, but that sounds good as fuck. That sounds good! If I had a veggie sausage roll, oh, that sounds so good. For a while, we walked down the main street. I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. That's so sweet. I probably come across as boring. Perhaps I'm too easily impressed by mundane things. I look into her smile. It's lovely, and I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Marina is a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame, but doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling through feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it'll become too heavy or unbearable, and that's why she'll explode at me for all the times I've acted strange. Oh, this poor MC, man. Dude, what did you go through? What is... Okay, there's definitely... It has something to do, obviously, with the people she's surrounded by at school. It definitely also has something to do with where she lives. It has something to do with her home life as well. There's just so many things that are contributing to all these issues she has. It's rapidly approaching that she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I'll prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. This small repost didn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the tail end of December, went away. Same Ira that came as the answer to all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. When all of that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective, but even from Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is a substitute for everything that Arena stood for. My hope, my shield, my happiness. It makes sense that she appeared as soon as Arena vanished. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly, I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course. That's what it is. Okay, so clearly she definitely likes philosophy a lot, because a lot of this is very philosophical. She's asking a lot of questions. She's interpreting answers to a lot of questions that she has. She's definitely very philosophical, and I mean, that was part of the Steam tags. So, I mean, I'm not super into philosophy myself, but, like, I'm having a good time reading this and being fascinated by it, if that makes sense, you know? I enjoy being fascinated by what people have to say that are not assholes and bigots, you know what I mean? I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect. Me. Something in my brain just refuses to connect. Feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me, even if it's only because Ira is missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course, I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time to herself is nothing new, and she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everyone's being so blasé about her vanishment. Everyone being so blasé about her vanishment, seems so vapid. But when you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. When someone goes missing, I get a little concerned. And again, that is a harmful way of thinking. Thank you! At least you're acknowledging that! If I believed that the universe has something to, let something bad happen to someone like Ira, I'd be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw an apt comparison, but all my metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child that was gifted a doll, lost it, then started to pout, when the replacement wasn't identical to the... No. See? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? You're just trying to... I feel like this poor kid is just trying to work through the motions of everything at the... You know? Dude, I want to know how this is all gonna culminate at the end. I know we're not even, like... We're not that far into this chapter yet, but, like... I want to... If this is supposed to be the longest chapter, some shit is probably gonna go down later in the chapter. Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all. Are you okay? Marina looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot air stream. In our aimless strolling, we've reached the warm vents next to the back entrance of the research center. What if she's in the research center? What if they're researching? What if something's going on with the research center? Because we keep coming back to this place and it keeps getting mentioned. And even though it's not mentioned that often, it keeps getting mentioned consistently enough to where I'm like, something's going on here. The snow around the chutes has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil, lovingly sprinkled with the months-old cigarette butts. Yeah, why? You look kind of down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. Real. No, I was listening. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I like listening to you. Honest? Yes, honest. Your stories are fun. And you have so many friends. I'm surprised that, I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please. Am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday. Well, we have more important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the place of life, yeah? Right. I kind of put a damper on your plans. Sorry. Dude, I just said it's cool. I like talking to you. It's, like, relaxing. Relaxing? Yeah. It's weird to say that with the disappearance and all, but when I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. That's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking like such things should make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? It's pretty strange. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Right, yes. There's this rumor going around, and I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know? Was Ira seeing some, older man? Ugh, this figures you'd hear it eventually. Yeah, I thought it might be true at first. That Ira could have eloped with that person or something like that. You never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Elope? Ew! Ew! Why? I thought that sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy's like 35! Oh, well, love has no age. Oh, girl, no! Oh, girl, no! Girl, no! Girl, no! Girl, no! Marina! Yuck! Okay, thank you. Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's dangerous. Oh my god. Marina, my new favorite character. My face goes red. Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring this up. Like, if someone asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But I think you'll understand. Huh? That's my brother. Oh. Huh? That guy. The old guy? That's my bro. So, Ira and your brother are... No. They're nothing like that at all. Gross. She sticks her tongue out as if she's about to gag. Blech. That bad? I would literally die. Oh, no. But, what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. It's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you. Really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run and tittle-tattle the first chance you get, yeah? Of course, I mean, of course not. Thought so. Anyways, my brother Lev, he works in the labs. Like, the ones at the research complex. He's been helping Ira. Helping? With what? I guess you could call it managing her stress. Huh. She's kind of a neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire, there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. So when she got angry at our classmates... No, that's Ira at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh. You know it when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. I see. You think she was, tangled up the day we saw her? Yes, absolutely. It hasn't been that bad in a long time. Not even a year ago when she just started treatment. All along. This whole time I had zero clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do. But he got Ira the meds. Meds? Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from the pharmacy. You mean illegal drugs? What? No. Don't make it sound so scary. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Jeez, it's nothing that bad. It's just a new type of pill. It's just hard to come by. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ira followed Lev's recommendations to a T, but at least she got better for a while. That's incredible. Brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Stop it! I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her too. Huh? You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? Ira rejected the therapy after all. What? She just flat out refused a month ago. Stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And, well, you saw what happened. But, why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. Marina solemnly shrugs. She just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked it out with us. Without pills, those little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why would you keep this to yourself? Why would you tell anyone she might be in danger? If she gets injured if she's in that state. Are you seriously asking me that? Literally, that's a crazy thing to ask, man. That's a crazy thing to ask. I told you why we can't go around telling people she had issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think her family reputation is worth more than her safety? It's not right at all. Jesus, Asya, I'm not saying that. Look, let's say I told the police about Ira's problem. Let's say I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would change? Probably, would it point towards a location? A culprit? Maybe even give them a motive? Yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know that she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. Everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. Oh. Marina's bitter laugh is sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously? Band together? Asya, you should be on TV or something. Huh. Listen. Asya. Asyenka. That's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world. You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, "Oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right, she was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. Sick people can just snap. It's sad, but what can you do? No point in looking now. Betting a 10 she- Oh! I'm not reading that. Betting a 100 she froze to death. Well, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. I feel Asia has a very skewed, like, outlook on the world, and it's skewed in a way that's not necessarily completely negative. It's unhealthily positive, if that makes any sense. Like, she's trying to cope with the shit around her in a way that's just not helping her think through things rationally at all. Shut up, don't say that. Stop lying to me. I'm not lying, damn it. That's how it's going to go, and you know it. They'll turn it into an excuse and gossip more. They'll turn it into an excuse and brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything. Even if Ira's really gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be the basket case that always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? Nah, that's just not right. That can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. Marina, be mad at me all you want. You have no idea how mad I am. But if I betrayed Ira's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. So why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her. So I believed you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want us to tell everyone about this? Think she'd come back and thank us? Send a blessing beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now. Asuka, you gotta face reality. You know how everyone will react when... No. That's not what I mean. That was just me sniffing naturally. Like, I just had to do it. I had to do it on my own. I had to do it. I had to do it. I wiped the tears and snot from that have apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's dead. Marina's lip trembles. She quickly sniffs her nose and fixes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I just want you to understand, alright? Ira kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about those things, it never turns out good. Nope, I agree. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, you're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can understand that. But Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? Huh? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect Lev, right? Well, you said you got her this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. Are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, it's okay. I know you're just worried about Ira. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother, too. Of course we did. Yeah. So please don't pretend. Don't pretend like you're keeping quiet only for her sake. It's for the sake of Tolik. I mean, not pretending. I know. I just wanted to say, I don't think it's bad that you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Huh. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You didn't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Asia? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight either, you know? I'm sorry. Shouldn't have yelled. Just forgive me. I am... Jeez. Why so serious all of a sudden? It's not that big a deal. Maybe? I thought it was important. Sorry. Don't apologize! I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. No, cut it out! Don't look at me like that! Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Alright, I'll look away. You... Crying out loud. Marina chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That does sound very nice when I put it like that. Sorry. I got carried away as well. Oh. Oh, no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really. I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that. I know. And you're right. I said it in a nasty way, but you're right. I can come up with 100 of these noble excuses. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? What just happened? Oh my god. I don't know what just happened. Fuck, and I didn't save. I haven't saved in a while. Well, I guess that's where we'll leave it tonight. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Fuck, I wanted to finish that day. But I can't get all the way back there, man. I could skip the dialogue. I didn't think about that. Ugh, but I'm getting tired, man. I'm getting tired. Hang on. I'll reopen the game real quick to see if I can skip back to that point and save it there, at the very least. Oh my god, I hadn't saved in a hot minute. I hadn't saved in over an hour. Okay. They're still having that conversation. Okay, they're still having the conversation. Okay, actually, I'm skipping it pretty quick. I don't know what I just did, man. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think I can get back to it. I think I can get back to it. It's fine. Okay. I should be able to finish this section then. I don't know what I pressed, but, yeah. Alright. There we go. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that, but sorry. I, got carried away as well. Oh, right. Not usually like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yep. Said in a nasty way, but you're right. I did come up with 100 noble excuses, but they're just that, excuses. I'm trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame. That's not true. You need to look out for your own family, too. All the good you did for Ira's sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that. Maybe it does. I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah? That's not what I meant at all. No? I think you're still a very good person, Marina. Oh, jeez, that was... Oh, God, no. Nobody... That was so bad. Oh, that's embarrassing. You're a funny girl, Asya. What? Really, I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I want to trust you. How to explain... It's kinda... It feels like you'd never judge a person. Really? Mm-hmm. Hang on, I'm moving my chat back to where it was before I cut the cameras. At first I thought you were, like, really innocent. Not dumb, but maybe a little dumb. Sorry. I don't think that's really true, though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you, though, it's kind of because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asya. Nicer than I could have ever hoped to- Nicer than I could hope to be. No. Please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. But Marina says all of these things so genuinely, I don't think I have the strength to shut them down. It's just like that love letter, the only other way around. Her kind words aren't really true. This time I'm aware of that, while Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but still deserves appreciation, real or not. It deserves gratitude. Thank you. I'm not really sure if what I said counts as a compliment, or... Of course it does. I look back into the world. A world where everyone is kind to me. A world where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I can't even fathom, but calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I do about what's worthy and what isn't? At most, I'm a conceited gnat. I wouldn't even try to understand the whats and whys. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do, is to say thank you. So I will do just that. Say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, say it endlessly. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That's a lot. That's a little much. It's not enough. My life is finite, and so is my gratitude. It'll never be enough, and even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth, it's a promise I'll never fulfill. So I'll retract it. I apologize. I just need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. What if the gratitude itself becomes finite? An expression of endless gratitude. Is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting a wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. Pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine should be able to do the same. But right now my signals keep getting buried under 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of 5 quadrillion tons of air. Not as much as if they travel straight up. I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers. All I know is that my signal isn't strong enough. So then what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my messages from orbit. That has to work. Except I don't have anything it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface. But sending a transmission powerful enough to break through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then, what other options are there? How can my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Isn't it obvious? Of course. It's so much like me to rely on others. So much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer's right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection, staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Oh. Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of admiration. It's a matter of dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally, I can. At any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard that it'll feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with... oh, okay. If I fail to do any of that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. Then I'm overwhelmed with, oh my god, girl, are you good? I'll climb up high and then I'll look into the sky and I'll angle myself so that the trajectory is just right. Then I'll start the most powerful transmission to date. I will scream thank you and I love you so loud that all of the people in the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts, bones, and muscles. And their TV signals and radios will break. And the next day, the whole world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength, lasting from the... Oh my god. Okay. So maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he has a pin from there tucked away in one of the drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I can stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today, either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. Starting tomorrow, I will work harder than ever before. I'll love this world with everything I've got. Okay. Whatever you say. We're gonna save there and end for the night there, because that was something. She had a little bit of a freak out. That was interesting. Okay, I'm trying to consider whether or not I want to continue playing that on stream, just because it's, like, a lot of talking. I could finish it off stream and let y'all know what I think of it, but that's, like, because, like, visual novels aren't that interesting to watch, so I completely understand. Like, I might finish it off stream, because I do want to finish it, because I downloaded it, so I might as well just finish the damn game, but... You know... Oh my god. So it's getting really late, and I would love to stick around to chat for a little bit longer, but I am going to go ahead and leave for the night so I can take care of my throat and all that stuff. Tomorrow is going to be my Rebo collab with Llama and Komodi. I'm very much looking forward to that. That's gonna be lots of fun. I haven't played Repo in a hot minute. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So hopefully y'all are ready to be strapped in for that. That's gonna be so much fun, man. You're welcome, Ant. Yeah, alright. So with all of that being said and done, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and night, wherever you may be at, and I will see y'all tomorrow if you decide to join us for some Repo gameplay. Take care of yourselves, get comfortable, eat some good food, do whatever it is you need to do. Good night!